Hello everyone, welcome to the second video in the series Productivity Tuesdays. Today I am going to introduce you a tool which will change your information system from scratch. All of you might have come across this app with elephant symbol but might not have explored its capabilities to boost your productivity. I am using this app since more than 2 years now, every hour, multiple times in my day. It has changed my productivity and how I work dramatically. So let's get started to understand what's wrong with our current information retention system and how Evernote can solve the same. Now let's review our habits of retaining information which we know we are going to need again in future. First, we keep on adding web page as bookmarks in our browser, which is never organized or easy to find sometimes. And the web page can be moved at later stage when we need them. Secondly, we mark certain mails as starred, which again is hard to retrieve in the pile of mails in our inbox. Remember one incident when you were able to extract an information from a starred email at a flick of a second. Next, we have this very weird habit of mailing some important information or file to ourselves, which we never open in future. Although it's very important piece of information, if reviewed at future date, could have initiated a series of action for our future plan. Now, few of us have a habit of keeping such important information in Excel files and TXT files, which changes every few months when we start from scratch making the files. And you must have a habit of writing down information on paper which is never found when needed in future. And last, some information and ideas are always kept in our mind without being externalized in a proper information system. All of this makes us in procrastination mode all the time. The real problem is we don't have all the information we need for a dream project in one central place, making us feel that it is Hercules task which we need to achieve those goals. But actually it's an information digital bank like Evernote that is required to make you in an action mode. Let's quickly understand the problems in the information retention system we just discussed. First, it's a scattered information retention from browser to mailbox to Excel files to notepads and even our minds. Secondly, it's not organized properly based on a project or goal or practice area. And it's not easily searchable when we need a particular information we have written couple of years back. Also, as this system we currently implement is not on cloud, it's not possible to retrieve it from anywhere, anytime. And lastly, you cannot share a set of information with your colleagues or partners easily. So what we can save in Evernote? Well, in short, if I have to say, I will say everything. Everything which you need in future again. For example, bills or receipts or warranty cards, important documents, insurance details, or computer and equipment serial numbers with customer care numbers, or central repository of ideas, or you can say checklist and reminders for things to do, and important contact details with email ID and contact informations. Also for list of clients with their basic details and important login URLs with their login credentials. And more importantly, knowledge you just gained on reading a newspaper or article, or also making notes from such YouTube videos or any course or CPE lecture you just attended. So basically anything you think is useful information for future use, you should save it in Evernote. Saying all this, you must be eager to see the Evernote and how the information can be added to Evernote. Evernote is nothing but a set of notebooks you can create which contains notes within a notebook, and you can add text to a note to make it searchable easily. So let's go to Evernote to see what it contains. So these are my notebooks and there are notes within that notebooks. Like in this particular notebook for demonstration, I have 3 notes in it. I can add a tag to a notebook to make it searchable easily. It also allows to share the entire notebook with your colleague or partner. It also allows you to search within image, whether typed or handwritten, so you can reach to the information required easily. For example, you can see that within that image it found out the text and show me the result that contains in the note or even the handwritten note. You can see that it found me the note which contains this text like this. So it's very easy to retrieve the information at a particular time. You can also add annotation to an image or PDF for better explanation or instruction before sending it to others for taking action on the same. Like this, you can do a number of things. And lastly, you can also encrypt the note to make it confidential. So we have seen notebooks, notes within a notebook. We have seen the tags, also the sharing of notebook, and also the search within the image, office document, and PDF. And lastly, annotation of an image or PDF for better explanation. So this is basically what you can do with Evernote. Having seen the Evernote on the fly, let me give you a glimpse of how you can add the information to the Evernote real quickly. There are a number of ways in which you can add notes to the Evernote. First is to create a new note and start writing in it from your PC or mobile device. So first way out is to create that new note, add the title, and write your text here. You can select the notebook. You can add the tag, and you can do a number of things like adding an image or making a checklist. Like this. You can also add a reminder to that. You can email this also. So there is a number of things you can do by simply creating a note from with Evernote. Second most important way to retrieve information for Evernote is the Evernote web clipper in the web browser. Evernote web clipper allows you to clip the web page in various ways. So once you install that web clipper, the symbol will come like this besides the address bar. So you can click on that and it will allow you to clip the web page in various ways like simplified article without the advertisements or a full page or as a bookmark, whatever you like. And it will allow you to select the notebook. This is my main Evernote, so it will go in my main Evernote, not the demonstration version of the Evernote which I am showing you. But here is the ways you can do the clipping of the article web page. See how nicely it has come in the Evernote. Or you can take the screenshot of the screen with the help of shortcut Windows Shift S. Or you can customize the shortcut as you require. The screenshot will come automatically in the Evernote, and you have your dedicated Evernote email address where you can forward your important emails which will be saved in your Evernote. So let me show you your email address. It can be found here in the tools menu in the account info. You can find your dedicated email address where you can forward your emails and which will be come to your Evernote automatically. Let me show you that real quickly. So if for example you have this particular mail which is very important information for you and which you need to see it in the future, you can just forward it to your Evernote email address. So this is my demo Evernote email address which I am doing, which I am forwarding the mail to. So you can see that email has come into my Evernote now. So let's move to the other capturing information techniques. So next is scannable. Scannable, which scan the photos you take, crop them properly on the fly and save them to your Evernote. So you can download this application. And lastly, there is advanced app like IFTTT, which can insert various informations to Evernote on continuous basis without your involvement based on various recipes available in IFTTT. So let me show you those. So if you create an account in IFTTT, it's an applications in iPhone or Android where you can define various recipes. Like for example, any screenshot I take on my iPhone is saved to my Evernote automatically with this IFTTT application. So I'm using this application since 2017, which helps me to move my iPhone screenshots to the Evernote. So this is just a glimpse of the ways you can accumulate information in Evernote for future use. I would recommend to start having the practice to use Evernote as extensive as possible and make yourself more productive. It will start giving you the results after few days of implementing the system, and it will grow in saving your time extensively after you use it continuously for few months. So this was C double pound, making you understand that if you are doing a task more than once, you are doing it in a wrong way. Happy Evernoting. Thank you.